Guess what? Skweek? Skweek's back. Skweek has returned. If you thought you'd seen the last of Skweek, well, you are wrong. Skweek is here. Hello. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing Skweek on the PC Engine. Skweek on the PC Engine. It's a video game about Skweek. I actually have no idea what the main character's name is, but I think it's Skweek. I think it's Skweek. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing okay. I got a green tea with me, a green tea with, you guessed it, jasmine in it. Green tea with jasmine. Let me take a sip. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, I went to the beach today with Scuffy. Went to the beach. Saw a handful of seabirds and some crabbas scuttling around on the ground. A few crabbas. Oh, those crabbas were scuttling, let me tell you. There was one larger crabba that would pop out of this hole and scuttle about, and then get freaked out and scuttle back into their hole. And then a minute later, I'd see the little crab head pop out again, and the crab would inch their way out and just kind of take a look at the scene. and then scuttle back away. I don't know what this crab was doing, but I enjoyed seeing it scuttling. I enjoyed seeing the scuttle happen. I guess we can start the game. I gotta look up my password. I took a screenshot last time. Because we're gonna be continuing our Skweek game. Here we go. We're gonna be continuing our game from last week. It's Skweek! Everyone's favorite. Skweek is Skweek. Alright, let's go to options, music on. Yeah, we want all this on. Password. Here we go. Yeah. Let's squeak it up. Oh! BT. It's a road in Orlando. Orange Blossom Trail. R. No, it's no longer a road in Orlando. D. 7. Get squeaked. Oh, you know what? Let me pause this for a second. I actually want to change something real quick. Sometimes the PC Engine's output's a little hot for the retro tank. Just a little hot. All right. Yeah, son of a gun. Well, we got squeaked. That's alright, it happens. Using an emulator in the actual console. No emulation here. I have a physical copy of Skweek and a PC Engine. Oh no! We got gloops. Alright, I gotta get back in the Skweek zone. So I'm doing a bad job so far. Getting myself into all sorts of squeaking trouble. Is it hard to find a PC engine? No, they were pretty high-selling systems in Japan. They're not very expensive. I mean, they weren't when I got it, at least. Oh no! I got gloops. I went too close. No! Level 30. Let's try again. We're almost out of lives. Not having a good run here. Perfect. Game over. Continue? Yes. Get out of here. Alright. Now we're squeaking. I just need to not be killed by this fire. Nice. And we got a new password. Level 31. Oh, and congratulations to people in New York. There's a mayor race going on right now, and it seems as if the dastardly Cuomo has been has been defeated in the Democratic primaries. So. It's very funny when they were like, this sexual predator who's running for mayor might not win. We gotta bring all the sexual predators out from from their crypt to endorse this guy. Son of a gun. I just keep getting squeaked. It's a real problem. Getting squeaked. Especially when your goal is to be squeaked and not to get squeaked. So we're on one. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's there's still like other rounds of vote tabulations, but he's so far ahead that Cuomo has conceded. There's just not really much chance that the results go any other way. The official final tally won't be for like another week or so, but it's not even close. I can't believe people didn't vote for the sexual predator who sucks. Level 32. And where's this boom do? I guess I'll never know. Florida, that's a little surprising. I really think all you have to do to get people to not vote for someone who's extremely bad is present them with someone who's extremely good. I just don't think people are motivated by, hey, listen, this guy's super duper sucks. How about a guy who also sucks? But a little bit less. I don't think people are excited by that. Now, if you're like, look, this guy is a sex pest and a true monster, an absolute garbage person, and also will drain all of the life out of your home. But how about instead of that, there's a guy who's pretty cool, does flips and stuff. What if you got the guy who does flips? Alright. Oh, man, we still got a whole lot going on here. After the Democratic Party spent so much time being like, we've got to abandon trans Americans. We've got to get more racist. we've got to get even more brutal on immigration. A guy runs with all of the exact opposite of those positions and just absolutely blows the establishment candidate out of the water. This guy that most people didn't know existed a year ago is beating the establishment candidate just because he's like, hey, we should we should help people out. we should do good things. Alright, where are we going? Oh, hello, Mr. Void. Yeah, new videos every month. Every single month. And live streams at night. If there's two things people love, it's cartoon. Oh my god. It's funny cartoons and Japanese PC Engine games from 1991. These are the two things people love to see. And you get it all here on this channel. goodness gracious. Look at those explosions. So many creeps. Oh, we did it. I wonder how many levels there are. If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably like 99 levels or something. I bet there's a bunch of levels. I bet there's so many levels. It's just shot at. Unbelievable. Alright, here we go. Get out of here. Get the heck out of my way. Get out of my way. We did it. Alright, alright. Oh my god. Dang it. Some uncultured people that haven't seen Charlie the Unicorn vid made 17 years ago. First of all, it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, 2005. Newgrounds.com. Also, the reason people aren't responding to you is I do stream every night. People, every night. You might think I'm over exaggerating, but it is every night. If you stop by here on Christmas Day, I'll be streaming. If you show up during a hurricane in Florida, I'll be streaming. I live in Florida. We've had multiple hurricanes that I've streamed through. I just don't stop streaming. I just do it every day. If you go to the channel's playlist tab, look at the different playlists. You can see the master playlist for the Video Game Valley. And that playlist has 2,670 streams in it. 2,670. So, yeah, most of the people chatting right now have just been here a while. Me live streaming is not a big event or anything. It's another one, another stream. I'm glad you like the cartoon, though. if you haven't yet, there was a Short Charlie thing that came out. If you haven't seen it yet, there was a Short Charlie thing that came out in December of last year, so 6 months ago. Oh no! There will also be a like a DVD and a Blu-ray set coming out this year to celebrate the 20th anniversary. Man. "20 years of Charlie the Unicorn. Hello. It's me, Charlie." I sound like this now. I sound like this. I've lost my accent and everything. It's me, Charlie the Unicorn. Charles the Unicorn. You know what's really funny? When I did that Charlie cartoon in December, I recorded it. I spent a lot of time making sure the voice was just right. Charlie's voice is pretty easy for me to do. You know, I have a harder time doing the high-pitched voices these days because, you know, my throat gets all donked up. But Charlie's pretty easy. Continue, yes. And I went over all of the various Charlie episodes over the years. Analyzed my performance in each one of them. I was like, alright. Charlie's voice changes a bit depending on how stressed he is. His voice gets higher or lower pitched, depending on the situation. And so I found the very calmest I'd ever voiced him, and matched that exactly for the cartoon. Oh my god, the timing on that is so hard. And after doing all that, I still have some comments from people who were like, "The voice is totally different now. It used to be British." Hey, wait a minute. Why does Charlie sound like this? I thought he was a British guy. Charlie's voice. Why doesn't he sound British anymore? I had one person who was like, "I'm extremely disappointed that you didn't use the normal Charlie voice. It's very disappointing that he sounds different now. He used to be British." I thought he was British. Man, I'm having a hard time with this level. For some reason, and I don't think this is true of any of the episodes except for the first one, because Charlie sounds a little bit different in the first episode, because I recorded that in, like, one take. Not quite one take, but it was very quickly, without any thought. Whereas when I continued the series, I actually developed the voice so that I could do it consistently. Thought it was Brooklyn. Yeah, it is. It's not British. But some people hear the original voice, and I imagine these are not British people, but they think Charlie's British for some reason. So it's not exactly Brooklyn, but it's like a combination of northeastern accents. It's a little Jersey, a little Brooklyn. Son of a gun. Yeah, this level has a lot of things that very easily dunk me up. A lot of timings that are hard to do right. Oh God! I always thought it was just a New Yorker accent. I mean, that's, yeah, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in, it's a borough in New York. There's a lot of, we were talking yesterday about voices and how a lot of voice actors will base a voice on another voice and then change it. And Charlie's voice was specifically, it developed from me trying to see if I could do Dr. Girlfriend from the Venture Brothers. Discovering the answer was kind of, and doing that voice for Charlie the Unicorn. It always annoyed me a little bit that people were convinced I was doing Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Which, you know, great voice, but not the right Adult Swim show. Hey, we did it. Finally. I meant was I always assumed you were going for an amalgamation of New Yorker voices. Oh, yeah. It is an amalgamation, yeah. New York, Jersey. It's much easier for me to do Jersey than New York. Even though they're very similar accents, but any New York I do will be more Jersey just through the fact that much of my family had Jersey accents, so there's just a lot of words that I just pronounce in a Jersey way. A lot of my family was from and still lives in Jersey. That's why I say coffee. Coffee. That's why I say water. I have tried. There's a handful of words that I successfully stopped saying in a Jersey way. I used to say, and this was the worst one. I used to say Boyd. I do it now still as a joke, but I used to not be able to say bird any other way. Hey, look at that Boyd. Say radiator. 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 I have a problem with my radiator. Oh, double O no. My girlfriend from Philly pronounces radiator like radiator. Radiator. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Philly accent. I recognize it when I hear it, but I don't know. I don't know the rules. Radiator. Radiator. Yeah, I don't think I can. I can say it like super pronounced. Radiator. She says Mario like Mario? Mario. Interesting. Yeah, Mario. It's Mario. I don't say Mario. Mary. Mario, quite contrario. She also says water instead of water. Water. Yeah, I don't say so. Water is water is a little bit of a that's a little bit different than the Jersey pronunciation. Water. 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 There's some words in some US accents that just go right off the rails. Like the word ambulance. There are people in the United States who pronounce it ambulance. This is one that I've never quite understood. Oh my god, what the heck? No! That sucks. Boop. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Be very careful. We did it. If pineapple ginger beer, I wish it was more pineapple-y. Pineapple ginger beer. That's too bad it's not more pineapple-y. Pineapple. It's a good flavor. Of course, I grew up in the pineapple capital of the world. So I'm a little biased. I'm in the pocket of big pineapple. Okay. No! No! Pineapple capital of the world. I have an audio play I plan on doing about Jensen Beach, Florida, the pineapple capital of the world. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good audio play. I also have an audio play I want to do about Christmas, Florida. There's a town in Florida called Christmas. They have a popular post office. Christmas is freaking creepy. The town, yes. I agree, that's kind of what draws me to wanting to do an audio play there. It feels like a cursed place to me. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. went there for a knitting group thing pre-pandemic and gave me the heebies. Yep. It's a little bit of a heebie place. What? Okay, the invincibility did not help me there. I was surprised to learn there's 1,000 people living in Christmas. That's way more than I thought there were. Not really sure where they all are, but hey, we did it. Let me see if I can. All right. Here we are in beautiful, beautiful Christmas, Florida. There's a little church here, Fort Christmas Baptist Church. There's a fort here. It's a site of one of the Second Seminole Wars, I think. There's a post office over here. Here's the post office, the Christmas post office. You can see they've got the little Christmas decorations. Welcome to Christmas. It's a nice parking lot shot. Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. It's the letters to Santa thing. Only to Santa. You can only write to that guy. Interesting shot of the parking lot. Oh, look at this guy mailing a letter at Christmas, Florida. This guy's got a letter going. Letter going to Christmas. Can also visit, yeah, here we go, Fort Christmas Historical Park. It's a fort here. It's not a particularly, like, grand fort. But it was site to some atrocities. There were some atrocities that happened here during the Second Seminole War. So you can come and visit the site of some atrocities. I've been here myself. Fort Christmas Historical Park. But of course, as you're driving through, through Christmas, you have to stop at the Christmas Community Center. You gotta go to the Christmas Community Center. Look at, look at their cheerful little sign. What are all these poles sticking up? Is this just to prevent cars from barreling through? Oh, it's a rare double car. If I can get any closer. No. Okay, that's not Christmas themed. Christmas Community Center. Oh, look, there's a Santa Claus. Anyone watching this stream live in Christmas, Florida? Odds are against it. There's 1,000 people who live there. In terms of world population, it's not very high. But apologies for razzing on Christmas, Florida. If you're if you've got a lot of loyalty to Christmas, Florida. My very favorite thing in Christmas, Florida, of course, the true, real reason to visit. Swampy, the world's largest gator. It's Swampy. Now, before this, you probably were thinking. You probably were thinking, I have no interest in visiting Christmas, Florida. But now, how can you not? It's Swampy, the world's largest gator. Swampy. Swampy, baby. The world's largest gator. Swampy. There simply is not a larger gator. This is it. It's Swampy. Commit to the aesthetic. You don't think it's Christmas themed enough? The giant alligator. Hey, there's plenty of Christian alligators who want to celebrate the holidays. It's green. It's green. See, I'm playing an audio play. Planning an audio play about Christmas, Florida. I think it's gonna be a big hit. People love audio plays about small Florida towns. No! No. My favorite thing about oh my god, about the town of Christmas is just how half-butted all the Christmas stuff is. They don't full-butt anything there. It's all half-butt. They just refuse to put their full butt into anything. We did it. I recently have been setting up an old Mac so that I can run macOS 9 games for Sundays. And one part of setting this all up has been having to refamiliarize myself with all of the piracy resources from that era. All of the databases of serial numbers and serial number generators and stuff. Dang it. One thing that I realized that I had not realized before. So there's a variety of serial format, serial number distribution formats. There used to be there was these things called readers that would read documents and present them to you in a searchable list. And the way these serial numbers would be distributed, they wouldn't be up on a website, because a lot of those websites would get taken down. Instead, there would be monthly releases of these huge lists that would be distributed on various file sharing sites. And you would download one of these massive lists. Am I stuck? I think I'm, yeah. And plug it into your reader, and you would just have like a whole database of an entire database of serial numbers at your fingertips. The nice thing about this is those databases are still available, so just because websites have gone down doesn't mean those serial numbers aren't still accessible. So I was able to download all these lists of serial numbers so that I can play all of these old shareware games that are simply unavailable to play any other way now. There was a lot of games where, in this era, where if you wanted to play it, you would have to send physical money to a physical address, someone's house. They would include the address in the instructions. And you would send money to this address, and they would mail you back a serial number. Oh my god, I've screwed up again. And you know what? Some of these people are no longer living. Some of these people, I know for a fact, when I've looked them up, have actually died. There's simply no support for these games anymore. So the only way to play them is through piracy. So I got all these big lists. Two of the biggest databases at the time were, one was called Serial Box, which is the one I used, and another was called oh my god, I've done the same problem again. I keep doing this. The other was called Serial Surfer. And I did not realize, when I was a child, pirating software, Serial Surfer, their logo was just the German Nazi SS. It was just not the Nazi SS symbol. So I've been using Cereal Box instead, which just has a cool skull. Just has a radical skull. See, I think it's time we cancel the 1990s Mac shareware piracy group, a Serial Surfer. You know what? Dang it. Well, now I need to restart. No, I can still do it. I can still do it. Ah. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, here we go. Level 43. Although this game has its issues, I do appreciate that this is a game in which I've been able to continuously progress. There's a lot of puzzly tile games and stuff in this era that I simply run up into a wall at some point where it's like, I'm not going to go any further. I simply do not have the skill. But I've been able to progress constantly here. The Infinite Continues is probably the entire reason for that. But it's good to have. Game over. Continue. No! No! Oh no! Ate a sandwich today. Anyone here have a sandwich? Exciting talk. Anyone have a sandwich today? How many sandwiches did we all collectively eat this day? Hey, I want to know how many people here ate a sandwich. Like, subscribe, let me know if you ate a sandwich. You ate a sandwich today? Oh no. Oh no, double no, no. Do a poll. I think I will do a poll. Vote now. Did you eat a sandwich today? Hey, I gotta know. Did you eat a sandwich? We did it. Alright, I'm ending the poll. Unbelievable. The number of people who ate a sandwich. 46% said yes, and a whole other 22%, kind of. They had similar types of food. Sandwich adjacent foods. Only 31% didn't have a sandwich of some sort today. Had no idea. Sandwiches. So popular. I mean, obviously, classic food. But still, the level of dedication this community has to sandwiches. It's inspiring, you know. Hey, we did it. Run, run. So many powers in this game, like this freeze power, are actually a huge problem. It's a huge problem. Son of a gun. Need to discuss what counts as a sandwich. Alright. How about ravioli? Oh, ravioli. Oh my god. Is ravioli a sandwich? I think a pizza is a sandwich. It's just open face. It's just an open face sandwich. Oh no! Soup is not a sandwich, though. Yeah, because everything is either a soup or a sandwich. Soup is the only thing that's not a sandwich. If something's not a sandwich, it's a soup. Salad ratio. Sorry, I just think salad's a dry soup. The salad's basically a soup. It's just dry. Less dry if you have a lot of dressing, but then it even becomes more like its origins, the soup. Everything's a soup or a sandwich. That's it. Dang it. What is nacho soup? Nachos is soup. Look into your heart. You know it to be true. Nachos is a soup. Dang it! Not a salad. Salad is soup. Whenever I go to a restaurant, they're like, would you like a soup or salad? I'm like, excuse me. That's like asking if I want a soup or a soup. I'm like, what are you, oh no. What are you talking about? I think you understand. No! No. I hate these spots. I don't actually think there's any way to not get hit by those. Like, sometimes. Because the timing on them is completely random. It's completely random. You don't get even a frame of warning that they're gonna close up. They just do sometimes. Worst thing in the game. You can't even, like, stand around and try to make absolutely sure. Because sometimes it'll chomp right after it chomps. There is just no way to not get hit by those sometimes. You just gotta pray to the Lord God and hope that he in his infinite wisdom protects poor Skweek. Well, yeah, what does this say about religion, huh? Boop, 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 boop. No. No. No, no. 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 Okay, what is still... Oh, God. No! Why? Why? Why am I continuously forsaken? Tell you about this new kelp coffee I've been drinking. Kelp coffee. Tell you about this kelp coffee. Let's hear it. Let's hear the pitch for this kelp. Coffee is delicious and vegan. Yeah, there's very few coffees that are not. Yeah, pretty hard. I mean, there are some coffee. There's something called butter coffee. You melt some butter into coffee. That one's not vegan. I've never tried it myself, butter coffee. Coffee is not soup. Then why do they call it bean soup? Checkmate atheists. Funny, all the Google images of butter coffee. It's like, yep, just put some butter in your coffee. Should you add butter to your coffee? Adding butter to your coffee may make you feel full or boost energy and focus, but more research is needed to determine what health benefits butter coffee may offer. Oh... More research needed to determine if adding chunks of butter to your coffee is healthy or not. Get some butter coffee. It's one of the Americanist things I've heard of. I don't know the origins of butter coffee. So, I mean, there's a logic to it when you consider, like people already add a different dairy milk to their coffee pretty frequently. Butter is milk. It comes from milk. It's made by churning up that milk. It does have a different taste, though, obviously. Are you kidding me? Change the coffee mouthfeel, adding a bunch of butter to it? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're gonna get a different mouthfeel, alright. People like smooth coffee. Well, this one's buttery smooth. Match made in heaven. Or the other place. How would you like your butter coffee? 1 stick or 2? I'll go with 2 sticks. You say that. I had an experience similar to that once. The very first time I had boba. I don't know if anyone here has had boba tea. This is boba tea. It's generally, so you have these tapioca balls. And generally the rest of it is filled with, you can have like tea and milk, or you can have some sort of like taro or like a fruit drink, or you can basically just add anything to this, but the one of the most common things to do is get some sort of tea and milk. Boba tea. There's a lot of milk teas. There are a lot of milk teas. The first time I had this, it was a relative of mine. I'm not gonna name them. Don't want to put this relative on blast. But a relative of mine was like, "Have you ever had boba tea?" And I was like, "No, I have not." They're like, "We make boba tea. Would you like some boba tea?" I was like, "Sure, I'll try." You know what? I'll try it. I'll try boba tea. I took out a huge glass, a 24-ounce glass, just a giant, big glass, huge glass. They put at the bottom of the glass some of the driest, most absolutely poorly kept tapioca balls. And then they poured in the smallest, tiniest sprinkling of Lipton iced tea to just cover the tapioca balls. And then filled up the rest of the glass with heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream. Oh my God. I had a hard time not gagging drinking this. It was drinking just straight heavy whipping cream is I was having trouble. I did not finish my beverage. I could not get through that much heavy whipping cream. It was years before I tried boba tea again, because I didn't know this was not just what it was. I didn't know this wasn't what milk tea was. What do I know? I've never had it before. I thought boba tea was heavy whipping cream, a tiny amount of tea, and dry, crunchy tapioca at the bottom. Oh, God. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Hey, 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 we did it. I don't know what it means. I got laser fire. Son of a gun. Oops, indeed. Hey, hey, hey. Level 51. Alright, so there are more than 50 levels. I still think there's probably 99. Dang. Well, we've reached a high score of some sort. This place is so dangerous. So many enemies. I've got enemies everywhere. I've got enemies everywhere. They're out to get me, you understand? Because I know all of everyone's darkest secret, which is I have a superpower that allows me to just know how much toilet paper everyone uses. And let me tell you, they don't want this information getting out there because there's some real surprises. There's some real surprises. Every time I think of singer Sheryl Crow. I don't know if you're familiar with the singer Sheryl Crow. I think about the fact that she famously said that one sheet of toilet paper is simply enough for any visit to the toilet. One sheet. 2 to 3 on pesky occasions. But one should be enough. Sheryl Crow says 1 sheet. People are using too much. One's enough. One's more than enough. She's using the shells. She's using the shells. With the bidet, yeah. If you got a bidet, you're set. I don't know how many people here have a bidet, but let me tell you, you're missing out if you don't. You can get them installed in pretty much any toilet. Dang it. Some people use paper towels. Do they? I feel like that would be pretty rough. Flush your paper towels. Well, there's parts of the world in which the like the plumbing just doesn't really handle toilet paper, and so they have a box next to the toilet, and all the used toilet paper goes into the box and is then emptied every once in a while. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I am thankful to not live in such a place. Jeez Louise. This level is very confusing. So much wacky stuff. Oh no! Going on constantly. Perfect. Hey, 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 we did it. Level 54. Me personally, every day I make a whole lasagna and then flush that entire thing down the toilet. My plumber keeps begging me to stop. You call me out every week, Jason. Please stop flushing entire lasagnas down the toilet. And to them I say, I gotta do what I gotta do. What I gotta do is bake a whole sheet lasagna, flush it down the toilet. The plumber's in tears, begging me. You need to stop this. I only have so many years left in my life. I don't want to spend dealing with this problem. Shut up and replace my pipes again. Dang it. Doop, boop, boop. What a fool I am. Alright. Hey, 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 we did it. Level 56. People speedrun Skweek. This is not the sort of game I would want to speedrun. I am curious. Feels like a game you could speedrun. It would... I think the randomness of the chompy things would be a little frustrating, but... Yeah, speedrunners deal with worse. Give me that present. Beautiful. Oh no. Out of time. I don't see a speed run. Yeah, I don't think people speedrun this game. That's too bad. I would love to see some professional Skweek play. Love to see someone actually absolutely dominating in Skweek. No! Bum bada gada gadoo doop boop bop boop ada doop 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 bada 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 bop bada 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 bop. Dang it. Squeak, 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 squeak. I think when Skweek was growing up, the other kids made fun of them by saying pipsqueak. Those kids could be cruel. Kids can be so cruel. But Skweek had such a hard time. Hey, hey, hey! Imagine winning the lottery just to spend all the money filling the neighborhood pipes with lasagna. This is the dream. Nothing about the world makes sense. Might as well fill all your toilets with lasagna and call the plumber. Plumber. I got a real problem. Every day I flush a whole lasagna down the toilet. But that's not my problem. My problem is plumbers have stopped answering my calls. You're my only hope. It's not fair. Fire. The heck am I gonna? I see. Nice. Love the idea of Skweek saying, I think you're projecting, bro. My childhood was fine. Is that what you think Skweek would say? The other children didn't make fun of me, 'cause I ate them all. In my species, only one of us makes it out of the thresh. Only the strongest survive, and I was the strongest. No! No! Dang it! Kind of sounded like Darth Vader when I was saying no. It's not intentional. I think about that scene where Darth Vader says, no! Would have been better if Darth Vader instead had said, oh! I gotta go flush a whole lasagna down the toilet. Hey, I'm Darth Vader. World famous Sith Lord. And every day I flush an entire lasagna down the toilet. Now you might be wondering, why would I, Darth Vader, flush lasagnas down the toilet every day? And the answer is, in addition to being a Sith Lord, I'm anti-Italian. I, Darth Vader, am racist against Italians. And this is what I do to get them back. Boop, 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 boop. of my way. Oh boy. What's this shortcut for? Oh, I see. Hey, hey, hey. Well, we're at the end of the stream. I wasn't really planning on playing this more than one day, but honestly, there's something about the experience that I enjoy. This is a good game, outside of those chompy spaces. I do not like the chompy spaces, but everything else, pretty good. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. How do you feel about Spaceballs 2? What is Spaceballs 2? Oh, are they making a Spaceballs 2? Be back tomorrow. We're playing Myst 4 Revelation. That's right. Finally, the fourth Myst. We played the first 3 on stream, and the fourth one begins tomorrow. Yeah. Fourth Myst. Fine with Mel Brooks getting more money. I mean, he's super old at this point, and he's got a lot of money. I don't think anything Mel Brooks is doing right now is for the money, but I guess that's a joke from Spaceballs you're making. Apologies. I took your reference seriously. Did not know there was a fourth Myst. There's a fifth Myst. As well as an online MMO that's now shut down. But yeah, the fifth one isn't on consoles. I guess I can play that through Steam Deck now on stream if I really wanted to. But yeah, Myst 4 Revelation. I'd never played the third one when I played it on stream. I played Myst and I played Riven, the sequel to Myst. But I had never played Myst 3, and that was an interesting experience. We're going to be playing Myst 4 tomorrow. I am going to be using a walkthrough because I'm no good at these games. I simply do not have the specific puzzle-solving skills to solve Myst puzzles. I could stumble my way through the first game. That's about it. After that, it just gets a little too complicated. Spaceballs 2. We'll see. Spaceballs 2. Will it be good? Will it be bad? Nobody knows. I don't have any strong opinions on it. I don't have very strong opinions on the first Spaceballs. It will be it will be bad. You never know. There's a handful of movies that you really think there's no way this is going to be good, but they end up being good. Like I really like the live action Rocky and Bullwinkle film. If you had told me, hey, they're making a live action Rocky and Bullwinkle movie, I would have said there's no way that would be good, but that one was pretty good. Live action Rocky and Bullwinkle. Excited to see Rick Moranis. Anyone here ever listened to Rick Moranis' country music? He released a bunch of country music. Country music. Anyone here a fan of Rick Moranis' country music career? Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 is apparently also a thing. That'll be bad. That'll not be good. Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2, that I can say definitively, that one will be bad. That one, yeah, no chance it's good. That one's gonna be bad. If they're doing that, that'll be bad. Constantine 2 is happening. Oh, so it is. That could be good. I'll take Constantine 2. Keanu Reeves isn't happy with the Constantine 2 scripts. Yeah, apparently they're trying to turn it into like a big superhero film kind of thing. You know what it's time to bring back? It's time to bring back Flubber. We need Flubber again. For those of you who don't know, the 1990s Flubber film starring Robin Williams was actually it's actually a remake of a previous film. Flubber, remake of The Absent-Minded Professor. Round 4. Was there 2 previous Flubbers? It's also Nutty Professor. Nutty Professor wasn't based on The Absent-Minded Professor, was it? Is Flubber and the Nutty Professor the same? No, the Nutty Professor is based on the Nutty Professor. Yeah, the Nutty Professor was a remake of the Nutty Professor, which was itself a parody of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Josh, we're getting Constantine 2. The first movie is so bad. I like the first Constantine. I actually think that's a good movie. I think there's one bad character in it. The character played by world famous plagiarist and fictional murderer. Whatever his name is, the monkey guy, the swinging monkey guy. What the heck is that guy's name? You know, the monkey man. His character is pretty bad in that movie, but I like just about everything else in that film. Flubber is based on the absent-minded Professor Disney. Yeah, I said that like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. What the heck? Shia LaBeouf. That's it. Shia LaBeouf. He's in Constantine. I don't really like his character, but I do like the other characters, and I do like the general vibe of the film. Yeah, the guy who swung with monkeys and plagiarized stuff, and is a fictional killer from that one song about himself being a murderer. I think he did some other bad stuff too, but I mean, the fictional murder thing was not bad. I think Shia LaBeouf has a long section on Wikipedia about particular things. Not sure we're suggesting Shia LaBeouf for Flubber. Yeah, I think they should remake Flubber with Shia LaBeouf. No, but I think they should. I think they should bring Flubber back. What did he plagiarize? I don't remember. It was pretty blatant plagiarization, though. Like, it was wildly egregious. It was almost like the kind of plagiarism you do when you 100% want to be caught. Here we go. HowardCantor.com. 2012 American short film directed by actor Shia LaBeouf. The short film follows the Jim Gaffigan. HowardCantor.com was plagiarized from Justin M. Damiano, a comic by Dan Close, and the premise and much of the dialogue is identical. LaBeouf took credit for the film but did not seek permission from Close or acknowledge Close in the film's credit. Both open with exactly the same monologue. Our critic is a warrior, and each of us on the battlefield have the means to glory or diminish, whether a film career, entire philosophy, by influencing perception in ways that, if heartfelt and truthful, can have far-reaching repercussions. Both stories then switch to a scene where the titular critic discusses a film with a freelance critic he dislikes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was directly copied. Just actual entire monologues. LaBeouf removed HowardCantor.com from his website, claiming he was not copying Close, but rather was inspired by him and got lost in the creative process. He later issued several apologies to Close via Twitter. Great. This raised allegations about further plagiarism on LaBeouf's part. as various sites noted that some of LaBeouf's other works appear to have been copied without attribution. And that further apologetic tweets from LaBeouf appeared to have been fashioned after unrelated apologies by other public figures. You plagiarized his apologies. Yeah. Sorry, I hadn't seen this stuff. Since the initial discovery of the plagiarism of Clo's work, LaBeouf's other work have come under scrutiny. News outlets reported that LaBeouf's graphic novels Let's Effing Party and Stale and Mate had been plagiarized from Benoit. I don't know how to pronounce this name, apologies. And Dederotes, that's definitely right. Dederatre, The Little Girl and the Cigarette, and Charles Bukowski's Assault. In January 2014, this is the part I cannot believe, LaBeouf spoke about the plagiarism accusations with Bleeding Cool writer Rich Johnson, stating that he saw copyright laws as too restrictive and that they did not allow for ideas to flow freely. LaBeouf later tweeted a description of his next project, Daniel Boring, a reference to David Boring, another comic written by Close. The description of the project was also taken word for word from a description by Close of his comic. Close attorney Michael Kump has since sent a cease and desist letter to LaBeouf's attorney, which LaBeouf posted on Twitter. And then you have scroll down a little bit and you got controversies section. Charged with misdemeanor battery, theft, public intoxication, abuse allegations. Yeah. Shia LaBeouf. Everyone. I think I kind of like him taking the plagiarism stuff, which he did do. He plagiarized. He was a plagiarist. Him taking it and trying to turn it into a sort of performance by very blatantly continuing to plagiarize, I think almost actually worked as art. Almost. I don't actually think he took it far enough. Now, clearly this was not the intent from the beginning, but I do think he could have run with it. But he would have needed to do it to the point where he actually got sued. Like, he would have actually had to get sued and prosecuted. I feel like that's what he was going for, but he's not a particularly courageous artist, and so he only did it enough to be annoying. He didn't do it enough to make it interesting art. Alright. That'll be it for today. I'm gonna go, I don't know, eat something. Gotta work on my next video. My next video, I've been a little bit behind, but I think it'll be done in a few days. I got a couple days left working on this video. Controversial FilmCow video, I think. I think this is going to be one that'll get a lot of thumbs down. I think this is going to be a lot of thumbs down. Why do you hate your fans? I just can't stand them. I hate it when people watch my stuff and like it. I think it'll probably not actually be particularly controversial. I think most likely the reaction to basically every video I put out now is largely just not a lot of views. I think it'll probably be similar for this one. I think this one will come out and some people will watch it, some people won't watch it. Nothing more to it. This last video you actually expected people to enjoy. There's very few videos that I put out that I don't think people are gonna like. Like, there's a couple that I've been worried about the response for. Just because, you know, it's like a lamp or justice. Things that are different than the usual FilmCow fare. Hey boys. I can't remember. I felt pretty confident about Hey Boys. I don't know. Hey Boys is definitely one of my favorite videos I did last year. Jason's gonna do a sponsored video for Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm still getting the occasional sponsorship email for some bottled water company. I don't know how I ended up on that list outside of the llamas thing. That's probably it. I probably just kind of show up in their search when... I have to imagine they just search YouTube for specific keywords and email all the channels that come up. Switch between justice and wish. So chaotic. Hey, I got multitudes. I like doing a variety of different projects. Alright, that'll be it. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.